So there's something that I've kind of been struggling with for a little while now. Since I've been traveling, I found it really hard to stay healthy and stay in shape. You know, when you're in another country, you just want to try all the delicious and tasty foods that you don't get to try back at home. But the problem is I travel full time, and I have noticed some pretty significant changes in my body and in my health that I really want to work on, which is one of the reasons I have decided to travel to Japan. People in Japan somehow seem to outlive the rest of the world, and I'm here to find out exactly how they do that. I'm meeting with Kana, who is a nutritionist here in Japan, and she'll be giving me some insight on how the Japanese live such long lives.
My name is Kana. I'm a registered dietitian in Japan. I have studied at university for 4 years, and after that I have a clinical job for 9 years.
There's some pretty important questions I have for Kana regarding food in Japan, so we decided it would be best to meet at a small restaurant in Kyoto to get a better idea of what the Japanese diet looks like. What does a typical breakfast look like in Japan?
So we call breakfast as asagohan. Asagohan means morning rice. This typical style of meal includes miso soup, main source of protein such as fish and natto, fermented soybeans, and also egg dishes, as well as vegetable dish and pickle. This type of meal is not only for breakfast, it's general meal style that is called ichiju sansai, which means one bowl of soup and 3 different dishes with rice.
Oh, okay. If you visit Japan, you'll probably notice that the portion sizes are much smaller, and there's actually a really good reason for that. The Japanese practice what is known as the 80% rule, meaning they eat till they're about 80% full. Because our portion sizes are so much larger, typically in the US we eat till we're about 100% full or sometimes 110% full. I grew up in a low-income household where you're taught you don't waste food, and to an extent I agree with it, but it's also stuck with me in a negative way, and I've fallen victim of unintentionally overeating many times before. What do you think is the main difference between the American diet versus the Japanese diet?
Consuming fermented food daily may help reduce the risk of illness and then contribute to Japanese average lifespan. To preserve food, fermentation techniques have been developed. Yeast in fermented food help promote a healthy intestinal environment. Some of the nutrition benefits diverse from fermentation includes help absorption of nutrients, activation of the immune system, enhance nutrition value, increase umami, good taste, improves shelf life, preservation of life diseases, obesity, diabetes, and certain type of cancer too. A little over 42% of people in the US are obese, while another 30.7% are overweight. The rate of obesity in Japan is around 3.3%, which is a huge difference. But one of the major factors to having a long lifespan, in my opinion, is what we discussed next. Japan has a universal healthcare system where all citizens are required to enroll in public health insurance. This system aims for early detection and early treatment, ensuring that individuals can receive medical care.
Kana was super prepared. She brought portions of food and models to show me exactly how to properly portion a serving size.
Let's start with protein.
Okay.
So how much protein we need to eat for one day. So can I use your hand? For fish.
So should it just be the palm of your hand? Or
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And it should be in the palm of your hand. And then the thickness should use this so that you can eat enough protein. Oh, perfect size. And also I put egg and soy products. Like this much you need 1 day. You need to eat it in 1 day.
Okay.
So divide it into 3 meals.
So all of these are, this is all protein for 1 day. Okay.
Yes. The vegetables next. So it's 350 grams of vegetables. Yeah, you better do it in one day. So to scale that, this much. Okay. Yes. This much of vegetable in 1 day. This is 1 meal portion.
Oh, okay.
You cut it. You can use your hand scale, like this much for one meal.
Ah, okay. So it shouldn't be overflowing out of your hand.
No.
Okay.
So for carb intake, so hand size, it should be like this.
Okay.
Maybe this one's too small for you.
Okay.
And then how about this one? It's okay size.
Yeah.
So you put rice, like 70 to 80% of portion. This is for one meal. And then you can use this portion for mashed potatoes and also the spaghetti.
Oh, okay.
You can boil them and then put it here. And then you don't exceed the calorie and the carbohydrate intake in one meal. So you can also use this bowl as a calculation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been eating way more spaghetti than this bowl. So
Me too.
okay, it's not just me. It's not just me. It's good to know.
So people think that fruits is very healthy and then eat more. That is sometimes not true because this type of sugar is make your blood sugar suddenly higher. So to use hand, we recommend to eat 200 grams of fruits in one day. This much of fruits close to 100 grams. So you get one more portion, then becomes 200 grams like this. One portion and the two portion, it's 200 grams or a little bit more. Yeah, so that you don't exceed to eat fruits in one day. Oil intake, you need a certain amount of oil from vegetables, but you don't need much because it energies get higher. So you use this.
Oh, like this? Okay.
It's a represent of 1 tablespoon. And remember that in 1 tablespoon, you should have for one day, not each meal.
Ah, okay.
So no more French fries.
Sometimes. Yeah.
He's
But
trying to take away all of the good foods.
you need some good stuff for your mind. So, but if you remember something like that, you can go back to normal eating style.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
keep it in your mind.
Yeah.
I think it's important to remember not to cut everything you love from your diet because taking care of your mind is just as important as taking care of your body. We live for those little joys. Next week, I'll be in Okinawa, where the largest number of people who live to be 100 years old reside. So make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss it. Bye!